I'm Kaitlyn Hodgins, and I'm an attorney here at Triangle Smart Divorce.
I'm Ashley Fillippeli, and I'm also an attorney here at Triangle Smart Divorce. So we talked a little bit about, the collaborative process and all of that, but then what happens if you can't reach an agreement?
Yeah, so a lot of people ask that, and I want to be clear that the collaborative process can work, but it doesn't always work. And sometimes we do get to the point where we're sessions in and we cannot reach an agreement. At that point, we don't necessarily call it. We really try to get to the sticking point of, okay, what is the block? What is this roadblock that is keeping us from reaching that point of getting a signed agreement? And can we problem solve it? If it's something that truly cannot be solved, then we're going to call an impasse. And that's when those terms kick in of the experts have to withdraw, the attorneys have to withdraw, and the parties have to hire new counsel. And a lot of people feel like that's a waste, but I don't view it that way, because even if you don't reach a signed agreement, you've gotten a lot of work done throughout the collaborative process. You've gotten a lot of these financial documents, a lot of the legwork has been done. You know what the issues are that might be the sticking points moving forward. So it's not a waste, it's just an impasse. And reaching an impasse in the collaborative process doesn't necessarily mean a judge has to decide your fate. Y'all might still be able to work it out later through a different process, just not with the same attorney.
Also, I think that having it where you can, or where the attorneys that represent you in the collaborative process can't represent you at litigation, it gives the clients more incentive to settle, because they don't want to start all over again. You mentioned the legwork that we're doing. That legwork is done, whether it's collaborative law, going through the court system, separation agreement, a lot of that legwork is the same. And so when you're going through the collaborative process and you're getting all that done, a lot of people don't want to start over from the very beginning with another attorney after they've made all of this progress. So I do think it helps incentivize people to settle a little bit more.
I also think it's important for people to know that if the collaborative process doesn't work, yes, we have to withdraw, but we don't just kind of wipe our hands clean of you. We're going to do everything we can to make sure the collaborative process works for you. But second, if it doesn't work, we are very familiar with the other attorneys in this area. We are able to help connect you to the right people to make sure that moving forward, you're well taken care of. We're not just gonna ditch you and forget about you. We wanna make sure that you succeed, and that involves us helping you find a new attorney as well.